What is going on, everybody? And welcome to some more Iron Nest. So last time we took a little stroll into the sandbox mission that we have here. We did it to get some practice on some of our calculations for targeting, getting a better feel of how we should sort of find our targets and such. But this time we're gonna get into some more heated missions. We are doing counter battery. We're going to be, uh, I'm assuming, trying to snipe another artillery battery before they hit us. So this is going to be interesting. That's why we practiced. Let's get into the mission. All right. Ooh. Hi. Hi. Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up. No, let me pick you up. Why are you upside down, dude? Come on, Hastuer. Get it together. Okay. We got we got a mission to do. We got a battery we got to take care of. Why do we have no power? Okay. Operation has entered its active phase. Note, restore power before proceeding. Okay. Enemy forces have developed artillery across the river in response to recent activity. This was anticipated. Prioritize elimination of all identified artillery assets. Destroy what remains in detail. Be prepared. Counter battery timer will commence once first shell lands. Okay, so we got Iron Nest here. We've got spotters. Glory to Castile. We've got 3 artillery batteries that we have to take out. Let's go ahead and mark all of this down so we can just go. Be prepared. Counter battery timer will commence once your first shell lands. Okay. So we got to do what we did last time and calculate all of this stuff out. We are at I653 right here. Okay, spotter 1 is at N10. Where's N? I passed it. N10 47. Right there. Spotter 2 is at K5. Where's K? I was in it. K50303. Okay, and spotter 3 is at L1. 57. So here. Okay. Artillery 1 is at bearing. Where's spotter 1? 121 from spotter 1. 121 from spotter 1 and 080 from spotter 2. Oh, 80 from spotter 2, which means that our target is going to be right there. So then let's go ahead and track our first target. Okay, artillery 1 calculated as best as we can for now. Artillery 2 is 150 from spotter 1. 150 even from spotter 1. And it is 41 from spotter 3. 41 degrees from spotter 3, which means our target is right here. Excellent. And target 3 is, hang on, we gotta do this, is 2.59 kilometers from spotter 3 and is actually 7 kilometers, 7.41. from spotter to 7.41 kilometers from spotter 1. Okay. Now this gives us two options, here or here. It did say across the river, so assumedly this is friendly territory, so this is most likely the target that we're actually after. So let's go ahead and mark this as our third target. Okay. Now let's see. We do have both sides. And we have 500 points of requisition. I think what we do is we ask a plane to come through here. Try and identify these two targets 100%. So what we need to do is scout plane. Let us plan to put this right here. So N6 is what we need. N6. And we don't want to go up and down. We want to go at bearing 90. Okay. So we actually want to go bearing... Whoa. Okay, we want to go bearing 90, please. Okay. Let's do that to make sure. And see, we're a little off on our target 1. But we're going to use HE shells, so if that is still within range, which it is, that's still within range, so we should be good there. Okay. Okay, I think we can do our firing missions like we want. So first firing mission is going to be a distance of 11. .09, which is going to require 3 charges. We're going to use HE, hopefully. Just HE. Our bearing to the target is going to be 86.5. Calculate the required elevation G's. Okay, our second target, which we're going to use the other side of the gun for, is going to be 7.25 distance. We're going to use 2. It's also going to be HE, but our bearing is going to be 87.6. Calculate. And then our last one is a distance of 5.88. So we'll also use 2 shells for, also HE, but has a bearing of 120 something. 120.8. Excellent. Calculate that. Thank you. Now, we have an HE shell. Do we have anything on this side? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's get an HE shell on the left side. No, the right side. Sorry. The left side needs 3 powders. This can get the HE shell. Oh, what's this? Dear Iron Nest, while advancing, I fell into one of your footprints outside Ciudad Real and twisted my ankle. While I was trying to climb back out, a shell landed where my squad was standing. I am now the only one left. I can still hear them. I don't know if I'll ever stop hearing them. Everyone keeps telling me I was lucky. My mother would have said it wasn't luck. She would have said God put that hole there to save me. But God didn't put that hole there. You did, Thomas. Wow. Thank you, but that's really, really dark. The right side needs 2 powders. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that letter. Left side needs to load. Right side needs to load. We have to go to a bearing of 80 something for the first 2 shots. Go ahead and slow down. Okay. So first one needs to be 86.5. Okay, the left side needs to go up 44 degrees. Right side needs to go up 43 degrees. Okay, left side needs to go to 44.36. Excellent. Right side needs to go to 43.5. Even. Okay. Okay. Let's get set up for the next one, which is going to be a shutting off this valve. Thank you. Another HE shell in the left magazine. Okay. Left gun is ready. It has HE shell. Bearing is 86.5. Elevation of 44.36. Gun is armed. Left side only. And fire. Excellent. Now, let us get ready for the right side. We need to move to 87.6. Shell type is HE. Bearing is 87.6. Elevation is 43.5. Gun is armed. Right side locked and fired. Okay. We have hit the first guy. We have 300 seconds. We can slow that down. HE needs to go in. Bearing needs to go to 120-ish. We need 2 powder charges. And load that. We got to get to 120. Stop there, 120.8. Oh, that was perfect. Wee, 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 wee. Okay, load up, please. We got to get you to 35, so we got to take you down a bit. Like right there-ish, I guess. Okay, we hit the second guy too. Perfect. Okay, we gotta get to 35.8. Too far. Too far. 2.8. 35.8. Okay. Mission is selected. Shell type is HE. Bearing is 120.8. Elevation is 35.28. Armed. Left side. And fire. Get that out of the way. Come on, we only have 287 seconds. Bam! Done. Requisition is all done. Counter battery assets destroyed. 4 hostile units remain across the river. Consolidate the sector, destroy remaining elements, and stand by. Okay. I see. Okay, hang on. We gotta clear this thing out. Delete all measurements. Don't reset the kill tokens. A can go back. Thank you. Okay, so I see 2 hostile elements over there. So let's go ahead and calculate these 2 first. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Let's first do this one. And this one. Which means we need some more HE shells. Let's get another HE in the left mag. Let's get another HE in the right mag. Distance is going to be 9.55. 2. Calculate. Second one is going to be 8.38. Which is also 2. Calculate. Oh, hang on. Let's get proper things. We need HE. We need a bearing of 79.6. 29.6. There. And then we need a bearing of 92.7. Okay. 92.7. We got our 2 firing solutions. Ah, dang it. Hang on. This one is no good. This needs to be down to, or up to 9.55. 9.55 requires a bearing of, whoa, really quick. Whoa. 79, thank you. 79.6, please. Okay, so they are different now. Thank you. Okay, let's load HE. Let's load us HE. They both need 2 powders, so that's pretty good. A 1, a 2, and a 1, a 2. A load. A load. First one is going to be the left gun, which means we need to get to a bearing of, let's see, 79.6. Actually, let's just do the right one, which is closer. We only need to get down to 92. And we need to get to 50. We need to get to 50. Hang on. We need to get to 92.7. 92.7. You need to get up to 57. Okay, you need 50.28. 50.28. Okay, firing solution for the right gun is HE bearing 92.7, elevation 50.28, gun armed right side only, fire. Now the left gun needs to be at 57.3. 57.3. We need to go down to a bearing of 79.6. 79. Oh. 79.6. Firing solutions for the right gun. HE HE. Bearing is 79.6. Elevation is 57.3. Okay, and fire. Now let's check our first strike, which was in fact a hit. Excellent. Which means we can start plotting our next firing solution over here. Which is a distance of 90 or 9.48. 2 shells. It is a bearing of 99.6. Uh-oh. What's going on? Counter battery, counter battery. Forward observers report no action will fix the hostile battery. Assets deployed recently. Recon plane requisition cards remain active. Locate and destroy all active artillery on Iron Nest. Okay. Okay. That means there is another artillery around here somewhere. Is this it? What do the signs mean? Artillery battery. Okay. We have 2 artillery batteries right here. So that guy can stay there. He's not going to be used anytime soon. But what we need to do is target these 2. Okay. Change of plans. We're going to be hitting 9.65 at a bearing of 74.5. 74.5. HE calculate, please. 74.5. Last one is going to be a distance of 9.29. Bearing is 83.6. Calculate that. Thank you. We need HE shells on both sides. HE shell. And the left mag. Alright. Oof. Load the HE shell. Load the HE shell. We need to get to a bearing of 74.5. Excellent. We need 2 powders in both guns. Load up the powders. Load up the powders. Then we'll have to swing back around to 83.6 as soon as we get the first gun off. Which will probably be the right side. They both need to go up pretty dang high, so let's get that like there. Alright, come on, come on! Keep spinning! Okay, first one is at 57.9. Second gun is at 55.74. Okay. First round is shell type HE, bearing is 74.5, elevation is 57.9. Oh. We're firing the left gun only and fire. Now we need to get to 83.6. Okay. We're firing HE. Bearing is 83.6. Elevation is 55.74. Armed, and we're firing the right gun. And fire. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, we hit something there. How long do we have? 317 still? Did we hit one? Yes, we destroyed priority target artillery number 4. And... okay, we hit the other one. Destroyed artillery number 5. Okay, so now we can hit this guy that we were planning to do before. Yep. Okay, so distance of 948. 2 powder shells. Bearing of 99.6. 99.6. There. HE. Let's calculate that. On the left side, we need another HE shell. Go ahead and load that up. Let's go ahead and get bearing over to 90 something. We need 2 powders. Let's load that up, and we can stop this now. 99.6. Yep. Okay. If we don't find the last infantry with this shot, we will have to use another spy plane somewhere. I'm thinking we start like over here and go this way, but we will see. What's this? Oh, there's stuff down there. What is this? Engine stuff? Okay, hang on. We don't know how to do that yet. Let me get out of there. Okay. You are loaded. You need to get to 56.88. Okay. Firing mission, shell type HE, bearing of 99.6, elevation of 56.88, gun armed, fire on the left side, and fire. Okay. Okay, so when we destroy a counter battery, we get more time. That's good news. Excellent. We got 1 +5 requisition. We did not find it, so let us plan on starting it like right here, and we need to go like this direction. So bearing of 73 degrees. Okay, HE shell is out. Scout plane is in. We need to be in spot L3. L3. And we need to go on a bearing of 73 degrees. 73.3. .73.3. Okay. Aha! There it is. Found you. Okay, let's go ahead and mark those as good. we can get the red. We can clear out all of these lines. We gotta hit right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and buy another of our HE shells and put that on the left side, sure. Distance of 7.46. We need 2. Bearing is going to be 102. Well, give me it. 102.8. Lock that in. Let's get this loaded. Let's get up to 102.8 for our bearing. We need 2 powders. Load those in, and then we gotta wait for elevation. Okie dokie. We don't need to be all the way up there though. We're at 44.76. Oof. $44.76. Okay. Firing mission. Shell type is HE. Bearing is 102.8. Elevation is 44.76. Firing the left gun and fire. And I think this will be it. At least for this mission. Oh boy. That was a little stressful when the counter battery, the first count or the second counter battery came in and destroyed. There's another nut on there. All hostile assets destroyed. Well executed. Sector is clear. Iron Nest is to stand down. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go take a little nap. Sleep time. Bam! Castile's mechanized wonder. Ooh, lots of gold. Okay, accuracy is 100% that time. 9 shots fired, 9 kills, 0 allies killed, 9 enemies killed. We spent 200 requisition. The only medal we didn't get, which was the minimum requisition assets, which I don't know how you could have done if you didn't have, like, you needed the scout planes. I don't know how you would have been able to do that without getting scout planes. I guess get lucky that all of your shots hit everything that you need. But I would consider that an excellent mission completion. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. That one was a little bit more intense than the last couple of episodes. And like I said before, I love this game. If you guys are loving it, please leave a like or a comment. It always helps me out, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.